One of my goals also for this 2025 is to post consistently on YouTube. You guys probably made some goals in this 2025 as well, and one of the topics in today's video is also about goal setting and how you set better goals for yourself, and the way that I'm setting goals in 2025, which is different compared to the other years. Goal is something that you want to achieve, and that can be anything. And then in order to achieve this goal, you need to have a plan. And the plan answers the question, how are you going to achieve this goal? And then and in order for your plan to work out, you need to have a system, which are all the things which you need to implement in this plan in order to achieve your goal. Now, let's say that your goal is to move to a new country in 2025. Let's say you want to move to Thailand. Let's use this example. Goal, the thing you want to achieve is you want to move to Thailand in 2025. You then need to have a plan. So how are you going to move to Thailand? So that can be how much money do you need in order to move to a new country. Let's say you need £10,000. Okay, so you have a goal, which is move to a new country, move to Thailand. You want to move there, let's say by December 2025, and you need £10,000. That's your plan. So I have £10,000 by December 2025. Then you need to have a system, which, as you said, are all the things that you need to do in order to have £10,000 in your bank account by December 2025. And let's say that your system now is you need to put away, let's say, £750 every single month, so that by December you have £10,000. The maths is probably wrong, but I'm just giving you guys an example right now. So what do you need to do in order to save up £750 every single month? You probably will need to get a job. You would need to work X hours a week. You will not need to spend a lot of money. You'll need to save up, and that's your system. So the things which you are going to do in order to execute your plan. I also want to say that the way that I'm setting goals this year is slightly different, as I said, to my previous year. For example, the previous year I would say, I don't know, my goal this year is to run a 10k run. This year I'm actually gonna write it slightly differently, and let's say that one of my goals this year is to be able to run for longer, run consistently, and with a better form. In order for me to achieve that goal, then I would need to run a couple of 10Ks or half marathons. So I don't just write my goal this year is to run a marathon, for example. My goal this year is to improve my running, run for longer. And in order to do that, then I would need to run most likely a marathon. But I'm not just going to stop there. So once I run a marathon, I'm not just going to stop there, because imagine if I wrote my goal as run a marathon, then after that, I already achieved my goal, which means that maybe I won't be consistent with running anymore. I'll slack off a little bit. But if you write your goals differently, so improving your running, then once you run a marathon, you can always improve on that. So I don't know if that makes sense, but you guys see what I mean, right? Because I can picture myself in December 2025, and let's say that I wrote a goal. My goal was to run a marathon. Let's say that I do that in April, then I wouldn't really consider my 2025 as a success in terms of running if I just run a marathon and then after that I don't do anything. But instead I'll write, be consistent with running, improve your timing each time, which means that I always have something to look forward to. I always have something to, better myself at. instead of just writing, run a marathon and after that I'm just not consistent with running. I wouldn't really see my year as a success. I hope that makes sense. I hope I worded it correctly. So yeah. Anyway, now we're on the way to the gym. We have a 30-minute run and then some ab work. This year I'm running 3 times a week. I'm doing 2 sprint sessions and 1 long run. Today is the long run. It's going to be, as I said, 30 minutes on the treadmill, 12 miles per hour with a 2.0 incline. So yeah, let's go. So I think setting goals the right way is the best thing you guys can do, and I think it's just a great way in order to just keep going, because you have something to wake up to. You have always something that you can look forward to. So yeah guys, set goals for 2025. I'm sure most of you guys have already. First session of the day done. As I said before, I did a 30-minute run and some abs. So in those 30 minutes I ran 6 kilometers, which is pretty slow. I mean it's not slow, but it was a pace where I could hold down the conversation. This one was more aimed at building improving my aerobic endurance. So yeah, the point was just to run 30 minutes, not to run as fast as I could. So yeah, overall it was good run though. I'm gonna go home now.